Kazakhstan, a land shrouded in enigma and allure, beckons adventurers and explorers with its vast expanses and hidden wonders. Nestled in the heart of Central Asia, this diverse country boasts a landscape that ranges from the snow-capped peaks of the Tian Shan Mountains to the sprawling steppe that seems to stretch on endlessly. But amidst its natural beauty lies a mystery that has intrigued travelers for centuries. Venture with us as we uncover the secrets of Kazakhstan, a land where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modernity, and where nomadic heritage meets futuristic aspirations. Get ready to witness wonders that will leave you spellbound, and stories that will stay with you long after the journey ends. Kazakhstan awaits, ready to reveal its secrets to those daring enough to seek them out. Number 1. The Soviet Union tested 500 nuclear devices here. Were you aware that Kazakhstan, this stunning country, was previously used as a testing site for more than 500 nuclear devices? From 1949 to 1989, the Soviet Union carried out an overwhelming amount of nuclear tests in Kazakhstan. These tests were not ordinary experiments. Oh dear, they were on a level that is difficult to understand. Some specialists believe that the total strength of these blasts may be equal to an astonishing 20,000 Hiroshima nuclear bombs. Can you picture that? You may be questioning, why choose Kazakhstan? As a previous Soviet colony, Kazakhstan regrettably was located at the center of these nuclear experiments. The Soviet Union viewed this extensive, thinly populated area as an ideal location to carry out their experiments in secret. The outcomes of these tests did not simply vanish mysteriously. To this day, the people of Kazakhstan continue to experience the environmental destruction and health issues left behind by their legacy. Exposure to radiation from the tests has been associated with increased cancer rates, birth defects, and other health problems in the local community. It serves as a sad reflection of the negative aspect of nuclear weapons and their impact on the environment and society. Number 2. Kazakh men do not shake hands with women. Picture this: you land in Kazakhstan, prepared to immerse yourself in its vibrant culture and friendly welcome. You offer a handshake as a kind gesture, but instead receive a polite nod or smile in return. However, for what reason? Surprisingly, in Kazakhstan, it is not customary for men to shake hands with women. Isn't it surprising? In Kazakhstan, it is common to refrain from shaking hands with women as a sign of respect for their modesty and religious beliefs. It is a custom that is firmly grounded in the principles of Kazakh culture. Imagine seeing this action as a sign of admiration instead of a slight. It's not about leaving out anyone, but rather about respecting cultural norms and traditions. Therefore, if you are in Kazakhstan and someone does not shake your hand back, just remember that it is not directed towards you personally. Were you aware that more than 130 diverse ethnic groups reside in Kazakhstan? It is a blend of various traditions, languages, and customs, making it a one-of-a-kind place for any visitor. Kazakhstan has a plethora of experiences waiting to be uncovered, from the lively markets in Almaty to the peaceful charm of Lake Issyk-Kul. It's not only the stunning landscapes that will amaze you, it's the kindness and welcoming nature of the Kazakh people that will really touch your heart. Number 3. Horse milk is the national drink of this country. Were you aware that in Kazakhstan, horse milk is not just a casual drink, but a cherished beverage with strong roots in the nation's culture? Referred to as kumis, this special beverage is created through the fermentation of horse milk, resulting in a distinctively tangy flavor that is truly one of a kind. What is it that sets kumis apart? Apart from its unique taste, residents think this sharp tonic possesses amazing medicinal benefits. Yes, in Kazakh customs, kumis is not only a cooling beverage, but is also thought to possess healing properties. Kumis has been highly regarded for its purported healing abilities, from treating the common cold to fighting diseases like tuberculosis. Despite some skepticism from modern medicine, the long-standing cultural importance of this ancient elixir cannot be denied. However, it is not solely about the health advantages. Kumis has a significant role in Kazakh hospitality and social events. When people are marking a significant event or hosting visitors, it is certain that they will offer a glass of kumis as a symbol of generosity and friendliness. Number 4. People of Kazakhstan believe whistling can make you poor. You may believe you are familiar with all superstitions, But brace yourself, because in Kazakhstan, there is a belief that could surprise you. Imagine this. You're walking through the streets of Almaty, singing your favorite tune, when you suddenly enter a building. Without hesitation, you begin to whistle to the tune. Appears innocent, doesn't it? According to local tradition, that's not the case. In Kazakhstan, many people believe that if you whistle inside, it can cause financial problems. Indeed, you heard correctly. A common belief among locals is that if you whistle indoors, you are essentially welcoming poverty into your life. Now, you may be curious about the origins of this belief. Just like other superstitions, its beginnings are surrounded by secrecy. Some believe it originated from ancient nomadic customs, where whistling inside was considered disrespectful to the spirits residing there. Some historians believe that the belief may have practical origins as well. Previously, whistling inside may have been perceived as a symbol of laziness, linked more with idleness than with being productive. Number 5. Metal and oil are very big deals out here in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is famous not only for its expansive steppes and impressive scenery, it's also a key player in the worldwide metal industry. Imagine this. Kazakhstan produces a huge quantity of manganese, chromite, iron ore, titanium, copper, and other minerals. These metals are not only prized in their own region, but are also in demand globally. Kazakhstan is responsible for more than 70% of the world's manganese, around 20% of global chromite, and approximately 10% of titanium production. That's not only extraordinary, that's truly astonishing. Kazakhstan is more than just a country known for its metallic resources. It is a powerful presence in the oil sector as well. Imagine this. Vast oil fields extending as far as the eye can reach. That is the truth in Kazakhstan. The nation has incredibly large oil reserves, and they are willing to access them without hesitation. Kazakhstan ranks as the world's 12th biggest oil producer, pumping out more than 1.7 million barrels each day. That is a large amount of oil coming out of this enormous Central Asian country. It involves more than just removing oil and sending it away. Kazakhstan is a center for the processing and refining of oil into a range of products, including gasoline and lubricants. Discuss how to optimize the value chain. Number 6. Land of apples. Were you aware that apples originate from Kazakhstan? Yes, you've heard correctly. The delicious, crispy fruits we enjoy all come from the core of Central Asia. Introducing Malus sieversi, the untamed precursor of today's apple. These age-old trees continue to flourish in the mountainous areas of Kazakhstan, safeguarding a part of the natural history that goes back thousands of years. Bears are important in spreading these wild apples. While eating the fruit, they also assist in dispersing the seeds by pooping, essentially sowing the seeds for upcoming apple tree generations. Now, let's discuss figures to give a sense of scale. Kazakhstan boasts more than 28 million hectares of wooded area, creating plentiful living space for these wild apple trees to prosper. Picture yourself strolling through these historic woods, enveloped by the scent of ripe apples and the sound of leaves swaying. Not only is Kazakhstan where apples first originated, but it is also a hub for biodiversity, with more than 6,000 plant species and hundreds of animal species. It shows the nation's abundant natural beauty and dedication to safeguarding its environment. Number 7. The world's first and largest falcon hospital. Imagine a place where magnificent falcons are revered like royalty. Every detail of their health and wellness is carefully tended to, from their beaks to their talons. And where could one locate such a location? The only falcon hospital in Kazakhstan is located in the heart of the country, the Abu Dhabi Falcon Hospital. Were you aware that the Abu Dhabi Falcon Hospital covers an impressive 200,000 square feet? That's nearly the same as 3.5 football fields in size. Just picture the immense size of this location, designed specifically for the well-being of these magnificent birds. However, what truly happens within this incredible advancement in veterinary care? Sure, allow me to inform you. The hospital provides a variety of services, from regular checkups to specific procedures, to guarantee the well-being and joy of its avian clients. The experienced veterinarians and staff are prepared to help with any issues, whether it's a broken wing or just a need for feather care. The Abu Dhabi Falcon Hospital is strongly dedicated to conservation initiatives, working diligently to protect these magnificent birds for the pleasure of upcoming generations. It demonstrates Kazakhstan's commitment to protecting wildlife and the environment. Number 8. The world's first and largest operational space launch facility. Are you aware that in the expansive plains of Kazakhstan is located the Baikonur Cosmodrome, which is the biggest and pioneering space launch site globally? It's more than just land. It serves as a door to the stars, a location where dreams soar and people strive to explore the universe. Imagine this, April 12, 1961, a day remembered in the history books. Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet cosmonaut, was the first person to travel into outer space. Where did this revolutionary mission originate from? Here, at Baikonur Cosmodrome. Gagarin's legendary journey wasn't just a milestone for him, it was a significant step forward for the entire human race. Looking ahead to the present, Baikonur continues to lead in the field of space exploration. It is more than a remnant of history. It is a flourishing center of creativity and exploration. This extensive facility is used to launch crewed missions to the International Space Station, ISS, and many satellite launches. Consider this, our foray into space would be significantly changed if Baikonur did not exist. It marks the beginning of missions that increase our knowledge of the cosmos, which set the stage for future generations to achieve even greater accomplishments. What is it that sets Baikonur apart from other places? Apart from its historical importance, it also has a strategic location. Being close to the equator gives spacecraft an advantage, improving the efficiency and cost-effectiveness of launches. Number 9. Kazakhs' attitude towards horses is unique. In Kazakhstan, horses serve as more than just animals. They embody strength, freedom, and tradition. Yes, that's correct. Horses have been a fundamental part of Kazakh culture for centuries, playing a crucial role in the daily lives of its inhabitants. In the past, nomadic Kazakhs depended greatly on horses for their survival. These magnificent animals acted as their loyal friends, offering more than just a means of travel across the expansive grasslands, but also food and friendship during the journey. Horse meat and the traditional beverage kumis are an integral part of Kazakh cuisine and culture. Horse meat is a common ingredient in dishes such as besbarmak and represents the nomadic heritage of Kazakhstan. Besbarmak, meaning 5 fingers in Kazakh, is a filling meal of boiled horse meat on top of noodles. It's more than just eating, it's a festive experience of culture and togetherness. Another example is kumis, a special beverage created by fermenting milk from mares. This sour drink is important in Kazakh culture, representing hospitality and the nomadic lifestyle. Number 10. You can spot snow leopards in Kazakhstan. Picture this, extensive stretches of rough land, mountains with snowy peaks reaching the sky, and hiding within this wild environment, the rare and stunning snow leopard wanders. Kazakhstan, famous for its endless grasslands and diverse cultural history, is also the habitat of these magnificent animals. In the heart of the Aksu-Jabagli Nature Reserve, which boasts stunning beauty, there is a protected area for various wildlife, such as the rarely seen snow leopard. Encompassing more than 50,000 square kilometers, this reserve is home to a limited yet sturdy group of these large felines. Even though they are difficult to spot, it is believed that approximately 100 to 120 snow leopards reside in Kazakhstan. Imagine these mysterious animals quietly moving through the rough terrains, well suited to survive in the challenging surroundings. Moreover, the snow leopard is so important in Kazakhstan that it is proudly displayed on the official seal of Almaty, a major city in the country, a representation of power, endurance, and wild elegance. Number 11. Excessive sleeping killed people living in a village in Kazakhstan. Picture a location where falling asleep is not simply a routine activity each night, but a risky bet with one's own existence. This recounts the tale of Kalachi, where a strange illness transformed sleep into a dangerous game of chance. The village was struck by a heavy cloud of laziness in March 2013, resulting in the deaths of 152 people. However, this was not a typical instance of bedtime sadness. No, this was sleep hollow, a medical mystery that pushed those affected into prolonged periods of uninterrupted sleep, lasting for days or even weeks. This was not a comfortable, fantasy-filled nap. The impacted individuals were forced into a horrifying world of illusions, sickness, and confusion. Picture the terrifying experience of realizing you are stuck in a nightmare upon waking up, with no way to tell what is real and what is not. The people of Kalachi had to face that tough truth. However, the enigma did not conclude at that point. Following a break, Sleepy Hollow made a strong comeback in the middle of 2015, instilling fear in the village once again. Presently, researchers searched the area for solutions, and what they found was genuinely unsettling. Kalachi wasn't plagued by an old curse or evil ghost, but by toxic fumes creeping out of neighboring mines. The ground beneath them was toxic as they slept. These harmful emissions, unable to be seen by the naked eye, seeped into the atmosphere, intruding into the thoughts of clueless villagers and taking lives as a consequence. Number 12. There is a lake in Kazakhstan that is both fresh and salty. A massive body of water in southeastern Kazakhstan, glittering under the sun of Central Asia. Here is Lake Balkhash, everyone. But this is where it becomes intriguing. This is no typical lake. Oh no, it's nowhere near that. Lake Balkhash is not just one body of water. It consists of two separate parts. In the eastern part, there is the freshwater area, sustained by a system of rivers and streams, such as the powerful Ayalai River. This section of the lake resembles a lively underwater city, filled with abundant wildlife. Delve below the surface, and you'll discover a lively ecosystem filled with action. The freshwater area of Lake Balkhash is a sanctuary for a variety of wildlife, from vibrant fish swimming among the reeds to elegant birds gracefully taking a quick dip. If you travel to the west, you will encounter a whole new world. This is the salty part of Lake Balkhash, where the waters have a unique color. It feels as if you are entering a different reality. In this briny world, organisms have evolved to flourish despite challenges. From plants resistant to salt near the water's edge, to tough animals enduring tough conditions, every spot shares a tale of toughness and endurance. Therefore, what causes the evident difference between freshwater and saline? Essentially, it boils down to the location and the complex interplay of natural forces. The eastern side of Lake Balkhash receives continuous freshwater input, whereas the western part lacks this supply, leading to increased salinity levels. However, despite their disparities, both parts of Lake Balkhash are equally captivating and important in molding the geography of Kazakhstan. This lake is a valuable asset in Central Asia, acting as both a crucial habitat for wildlife and a source of income for local communities. Number 13. Kazakhstan has mainly a sharp continental climate, extremely hot summers and freezing cold winters. That is the game's name in Kazakhstan. Be prepared for intense heat waves during the summer months. Temperatures can rise above 30 degrees Celsius, and in certain areas, they exceed a blistering 40 degrees. It feels as if you are entering an oven, people, particularly in the southern regions, where the sun holds absolute power. Now, turn the calendar to winter, and things become icy. Get ready to greet below freezing temperatures that will make you shiver uncontrollably. We are discussing extremely cold temperatures of -20 to -40 degrees Celsius. That temperature is low enough to make your breath freeze in the air. And don't even begin to talk about the snowstorm. Thick layers of snow cover the northern and central areas, transforming them into a magical winter landscape reminiscent of a fairy tale. The continental climate of Kazakhstan goes beyond just having extreme temperatures. Nope, it's skilled at surprising too. Get ready for strong winds, dust storms that will have you reconsidering your hairstyle, and quick temperature changes that will leave you dizzy. Mother Nature really has a way of keeping us alert, doesn't she? Why is all of this important? Get ready, because this is where things start to get fascinating. These weather conditions are not merely decorative. They are essential in influencing life in Kazakhstan. The continental climate influences everything from agriculture to transportation and urban planning. Balancing nature's fickleness with human creativity is always a consistent challenge. Number 14. Landlocked, but with a navy. Despite being a landlocked country, Kazakhstan has its own navy. You may be curious about how a country without access to the sea can have a navy. Allow me to share with you some interesting information about the Kazakh Naval Forces. The KNF, also known as the Kazakh Naval Forces, carry out operations in the Caspian Sea. Could it be possible that you are wondering if the Caspian Sea is also surrounded by land? Technically speaking, yes. It is the biggest enclosed body of water on the planet, commonly called a lake due to its lack of connection to the sea. However, do not be deceived by its name. The Caspian Sea is immense and plays a crucial role as a strategic water route for nations such as Kazakhstan. The KNF is also not a small operation. They have approximately 3,000 staff members, making them a powerful entity. They use around 14 inshore patrol crafts to secure Kazakhstan's waters and coastline. However, what is the necessity for Kazakhstan, a country without access to the sea, to have a navy? To begin with, the Caspian Sea is abundant in natural resources such as oil and gas. It is essential for Kazakhstan's economy and national security to ensure the security of these resources and protect maritime borders. The KNF also covers more than just defense. They also have an important function in search and rescue missions, guaranteeing the well-being of sailors and fishermen traveling through the Caspian Sea. Number 15. Nearly all elements of the Mendeleev periodic table found in Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is home to a wealth of mineral resources, and these resources contain elements that are crucial for various industries, from technology to medicine. But what's truly mind-blowing is that nearly all the elements on the Mendeleev periodic table have been discovered right here in Kazakhstan. From hydrogen to helium, carbon to calcium, and everything in between, Kazakhstan has it all. But why is this such a big deal? The Mendeleev periodic table, devised by the brilliant Russian chemist Dmitry Mendeleev, is the foundation of modern chemistry. It organizes elements based on their atomic number, electron configuration, and recurring chemical properties. And to find nearly all these elements in one place? That's like hitting the jackpot for scientists. Kazakhstan's diverse geology and mineral deposits make it an ideal location for studying these elements. It's like having a natural laboratory right at our fingertips. But it's not just about scientific discovery. Kazakhstan's abundance of elements plays a crucial role in shaping global industries. Elements like uranium, titanium, and rare earth metals are essential for manufacturing everything from smartphones to spacecraft. And let's not forget about the economic impact. The mining and extraction of these elements contribute significantly to Kazakhstan's economy, providing jobs and driving development. So the next time you think of Kazakhstan, don't just picture its stunning landscapes and rich cultural tapestry. Remember that beneath its surface lies a treasure trove of elements that are vital to our modern way of life. And there you have it, folks. Nearly all the elements of the Mendeleev periodic table found right here in Kazakhstan. Now, if that's not a shocking fact, I don't know what is. Stay curious, stay fascinated, and until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our world. Thanks for watching.